All right, we're here with Cristina Rose. Cristina, tonight's the big night.
It is the big night.
Now, you've been practicing a lot, I've heard, and now you're ready to get this out of the way, right?
I'm very ready to get out of the way. That's why I'm number 5.
Now, do you have any nerves tonight?
That's an understatement. An understatement.
Well, I'm sure you'll do great, but talk about your dance. What dance are you guys are going to be doing?
We're doing a swing with a little bit of jive, and it's very, very quick, but a lot of fun.
What's been the hardest part about doing this dance for you?
Just scheduling the time and getting in there and learning the steps and trying to get them accurate.
Right.
It's been a real challenge.
Now, are you going to do more dancing after this?
I hope so.
Are you?
I've really, really enjoyed it. It's been a lot of fun, and I look forward to it.
All right, well, we look forward to it. Thank you, Cristina Rose. Here with Wayne Justice, Vice Chairman and Port Commissioner of the Port Canaveral.
Incredible, wonderful night, wonderful charities. The Sheriff's Department, Wayne Ivey, does a great job putting this on. You all support it, and I'm just happy to be here.
Well, you know, it's a great way to kind of give back to the community and kind of reach out and have some fun doing it too with the sheriff, because he kind of lets loose at these types of things too.
I guess he does. I was here last year and kind of, I would say, dodged a bullet. And he wanted me to dance, and I'll dance sometime, but I didn't make it this year. But it's all good, and the way they put it on, it's entertaining, fun, and that's what it's all about. It's a great county, and we get it done.
Well, in case you missed it last year, the sheriff was doing Michael Jackson's Thriller, so I can't wait to see what he has in store here today. You talk about the port and you know, some of the new things that are happening at the port at Port Canaveral.
Real exciting right now. We just finished a complete rehab of one of our terminals, Terminal 5, open in Northwest Corner, and open for business just this weekend. Now we're turning it down to Terminal 10, which is just south of there, south of the Disney Terminal.
Yeah.
We're spending $40 million on each one of those terminals, and they look like brand new. New parking, new terminal, new dock, and it's exciting times.
It's definitely a thriving community. All the restaurants and everything from a business side of things too. I mean, it's growing tremendously, and it's got a great future. That was Wayne Justice, Vice Chairman of Port Canaveral and Port Commissioner as well.
Thank you very much. Have a great night.
You too. Dr. Bhalani. Dr. Bhalani, I hear you got quite the outfit here tonight. You're probably going to be the best dressed out here.
Well, yes, I think so, because the first time on the Dancing with the Stars, we are having a Bollywood dance, and it is always, totally outrageous costumes we have. So I think people are going to enjoy.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see your dance, especially. I think it's going to be very entertaining. And you talk about some of the practice that went into this. You know, it takes a lot of time. I mean, you're having to take time out of your day going to practicing and, you know, getting a workout too, I hear.
Yeah, well, it's almost like a 2 months practice we've been doing. I'm fortunate to have a Melbourne Ballroom, Christina Johnson, helping us out. But I didn't realize that even during practice you can sweat, and it was a real exercise. You're right, but I'm happy to learn a lot of steps.
Now, have you taught your wife any moves?
Oh yeah, me and my wife, we do it, but it's on a general floor, so nobody notices. But here, like 1,000 people going to notice us, so I have to be very careful.
You talk more about the Doctors Goodwill Foundation. What exactly, for those people that may not know, what is the Doctors Goodwill Foundation?
Well, Doctors Goodwill Foundation is always happy to help in the community, and this time they have 3 organizations, and Broward County Sheriff Department has always helped us. So we, on behalf of Doctors Goodwill Foundation, we are very happy to help this Dancing with the Star on the Space Coast. But as you know, Doctors Goodwill Foundation is also one of the best charity for education, scholarships, and a medical work.
Well, Space Coast Daily, we always appreciate partnering up with Doctors Goodwill Foundation. Great people over there. We look forward to you dancing here tonight, and best of luck. Don't break a leg. I know people say go break a leg, but I don't think you want to break a leg tonight, right?
No, we're not going to break a leg, but we want the people to get excited and start jumping. Thank you.
Thank you. Dr. Bhalani. Zach Clark here for Space Coast Daily, here with Friday Night Locker Room's own Steve Wilson. Steve, thank you for being here tonight. I mean, it's a great opportunity to kind of see all the local celebrities here, and we got a great event here for the charities here.
Yeah, we're used to covering high school sports, Little League, whatever's in season. This is something quite different for us, but it's very exciting tonight.
Absolutely. Now, we're very close to football season. I know everybody's looking forward to it right now. You talk about the preparations that go into the football season. You're getting ready here for practice here pretty soon, right?
Yeah, most of the schedules have been set already. I'd say about 3/4 of the schedules. So we're in the process of putting together our fall schedule. Going to be some great high school football this year. 2 or 3 teams are going to make some noise in the playoff. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Who are those 2 or 3 teams?
Well, you always start with Cocoa. They're loaded this year. And they look so far down the road. They're looking at Booker T, Washington, and Miami, but there's some good local talent that's going to give them fits. The VR Hawks lost a lot of seniors, but they've reloaded. They're going to be strong again. Palm Bay Pirates are going to be good. The Mustangs, they don't lose district contests. So you can go on, but there's so many schools in the county, I think, that have a chance to have special years this year.
Now, you're a Space Coast Sports Hall of Famer. We just had that last month, and along with Orville Susan as well. They talk about Orville and the partnership that you guys have had. So after so long, it's almost like a family, kind of.
It's kind of scary. We almost know what each other's going to say, which comes in handy on the radio because you don't want to talk over each other. But we have a good working relationship. We've been together about 16 years now. This is the 18th year of the Friday Night Locker Room. But it really is a true partnership, and we really do know when to stop talking to allow the other one to talk. And I know what I need to focus on. He knows what he needs to focus on. So our hope is that the two mesh, and it sounds cohesive over the air.
Carol, you're one of the dancers here tonight, and I got to ask you, are you ready to get this out of the way?
Oh, yes, I sure am. I'm going to do my minute and a half dance, and then I'll be enjoying myself as well.
You have any nerves tonight?
No, not really. No, I feel very calm. Yeah, it's a nice atmosphere, and it's going to be a great.
Well, this ain't your first rodeo either. You've done this dancing before, right?
I have, yes. I did it in Rio de Janeiro. Well, not in Rio de Janeiro. No, I did. Yes. Originally, I did the Carnival dance in Rio de Janeiro, and then I did it in Palm Springs for a Dancing for Our Stars event as well. So this is my third.
We'll talk about your instructor.
Oh, about Lance. Yes, Lance is a very cultured, talented man. He is, as I said, a perfectionist. And he does make you start from the beginning if you make a mistake. So, it's a lot of hard work, but it's a great guy, great instructor.
Zach Clark here for Space Coast Daily, here with one of the dancers, Brenda Sheets, and Lance, your instructor. I got to ask, are you nervous?
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
700 people, I mean,
That's right.
that's a pretty big crowd.
Yeah, it is.
So let's talk about here tonight, what a great cause we're doing this for here tonight. This is for charity.
It is. There's at least 3. There might be 4, and it's being sponsored by Wayne Ivey and the Brevard Public Service Charity that Wayne supports.
I hear Wayne is pretty hard to say no to, right? Is that how you heard about it first?
Well, my boss heard that from Wayne, and then my boss got me enlisted.
Connections.
He's got connections, for sure, yeah.
What kind of dance are you guys doing?
Well,
We're doing it's like a foxtrot from an old musical, Danny Kaye musical. So.
yeah.
Now, Lance, this isn't your first rodeo doing this either. Now, do you get nervous at all?
No, maybe a little nervous for the students sometimes, but not too much.
There's a lot of time that goes into something like this, preparing a lot of months and a lot of practices. Can you talk about, are you ready to get this out of the way, or are you kind of bittersweet that this is kind of the end of Dancing with Lance?
Well, I think it's always bittersweet because something that you've been working on comes to an end. But the good news is I met Lance, and my husband and I are going to keep doing ballroom dancing lessons as a couple instead of me by myself, and I think that's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, a little bit. I've never embarrassed myself in front of this many people. So I don't want this to be a first time. Yeah. But.
Well, I think we have a secret here tonight. I think you guys are doing a trio tonight, right?
That's right.
So it's not at least if you fall, you'll fall with John Lauer, or you'll go down together, right?
So also, I want to do well for the two of them too, because also there's a lot of nerves by letting your partner down, and I have a chance to let 2 people down, and not just LaDonna. We're all worried about letting LaDonna down. She's very talented.
Your wife's with you now. Has he taught you any dance moves, or you guys got anything planned to take some dance lessons afterwards, or what?
Yeah, I think we're going to take some dance lessons together.
Yep. Yeah, the cheerleaders are circles of care, and they have a great home where people that are recovering from drugs can be there with their families. Amazing. AMI Kids is another charity that helps children, as well as the Fusner Art Museum here at FIT. So great charities down here, and we're glad to do what we can to help them out.
First class all the way. Well, thank you very much, guys, and best of luck to you tonight, Courtney.
Thank you so much.
Here with Eric Austin and Ayana, there's an instructor. Now, you guys are here for the big night. You guys are all dressed up, ready to go. Any nerves tonight?
This is the drill instructor, first off. Incredible instructor, but also a drill instructor.
Now, okay, so you've done these things before. You got to be kind of used to this. But you got 700 people out here. That's got to get a little nerve-wracking, right?
You know, the basic thing is just having fun. I think I've been trying to tell Eric that all night. Not that he's nervous or anything, but you definitely have to have fun. All the hard work is done, and now it's just time to have some fun. So.
Well, you guys definitely look like you guys were having fun at the practice. So if you could translate that over to the dance floor, is that your plan for tonight?
That's the plan. What happened yesterday just needs to happen tonight, and we'll be all good.
Now, are you going to do more dancing afterwards? Like, would you take more lessons? Has it kind of changed your view on dancing, maybe?
Well, my wife came, and we practiced a little bit earlier today, and, she she was having a couple challenges there, a couple difficulties, but it would be fun. It's definitely tempting.
So that's kind of, that's kind of cool. You could kind of teach your wife some things, too, right?
Yeah, then we'll both fall on the floor and hurt ourselves.
Awesome. All right. Thank you, Eric Austin, Ayana, his instructor. Good luck tonight, guys. Zach Clark here for Space Coast Daily, here with Kent Smith of Revolution Technologies and Heidi, his instructor. Guys, tonight's the big night. All the practice finally paid off. You guys are ready to go, right?
We are ready to go. It's been weeks and weeks. Looking forward to it.
Now, is there any nerves when you're doing something like this?
Actually, there were nerves yesterday during the rehearsal.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. There were more nerves then. Today, I feel really good.
Well, Heidi's putting a lot of pressure on you, right?
She's put a lot of pressure. She keeps saying, I want you to win, I want you to win. Sends me text all the time.
She's the reigning champ last year, so, she's got to defend her throne again. So, Heidi, when you do this, you've done this many times, are you nervous at something like this?
I get nervous right before I go on, yeah.
Mm-hmm. What do you do to calm those nerves? Just kind of think about your routine? Or?
No, just let out a little bit of energy, and I'm good. Yep. Some jumps.
She'll smile at me. We'll just laugh at one another.
We will. It's fun.
You guys got quite the dance, too. You guys can let loose to, what's the song we were doing again?
Lady Gaga's Poker Face, a cha-cha. It moves. It moves.
Now, you guys have a prop here tonight, right, I hear?
We do. We have a table and some chairs.
And my wife and my daughter are also props, so they're going to hit it.
Oh, wow. Getting the family involved?
Well, it's my first dance recital. So I got to do it right.
Can you talk about Revolution Technologies? What exactly does Revolution Technologies, for the people that don't know, what does it do?
Yeah, thanks for asking, Zach. We're a nationwide IT and engineering solutions company. So if you're looking for any talent for a project that lasts 9 months up to 3 years, anywhere in the world, we provide that talent.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Kent Smith and Heidi, best of luck tonight, guys, and good luck. All right, well, we're here with Mr. Dr. Blackburn himself and Heidi once again, his instructor. Guys, are there any nerves here before you take the dance floor here tonight?
You know what? It's showtime now, right? It's time to raise money for really good causes and have a great time, and that's why we're here.
Now, have you ever danced or been in front of this many people before? 700 people here tonight.
Absolutely not, yeah. So, but I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Well, what kind of dance are you guys going to be doing here tonight?
So we're doing the waltz.
Yeah. It's very elegant, romantic, smooth, very graceful dance.
We'll have you talk about, you're pretty new onto the scene with your job. Talk about kind of your expectations so far and, what you've been doing as of late.
Well, it's really been great. It's been a great experience so far this year. The community has welcomed me with open arms. And to find this kind of community investment in our schools and all the related functions here in the county is just an awesome place to be.
It's also a great opportunity to give back to charities as well, right?
That's the reason, we're here. That's what hooked me in when absolutely. When Sheriff Ivey, asked if I would participate and help raise money for the causes, it was a no-brainer.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Dr. Blackburn.
He's actually a natural when it came to dancing. I mean, he picked up right away and no 2 left feet at all. He's excellent. No, he is such a kind-hearted, good-natured, very giving. I love Desmond. He's a great.
Well, we're here with Jim with Grimaldi Candies, right?
That is correct.
And you're going to be dancing here tonight. You're about ready to take the dance floor pretty soon. Are you nervous?
I'm not. She's done a great job of teaching me all the dance steps, and we practiced very hard, and I think we're ready. We're going to do very well.
Now, you were here last year as an instructor. Can you talk about your instructor a little bit, just what kind of instructor she is and how she helped you?
Well, one thing, she has a great amount of patience. She had to work really hard with me in the very beginning because I've never done anything like this before. So I kind of went from 0 to 100 overnight, and she's done a great job in teaching me.
Now, you were here last year. Can you talk about what maybe is things you learned, or maybe are you not as nervous this year as you were last year, maybe, or?
Of course, I'm not as nervous as I was last year. Yeah, I feel like it's a little bit different, different people. Yeah, and I feel like it's a lot of interest in it. Everyone is excited.
And what's something that, like, why did you get involved into dancing? What's something about it that you love? Because this isn't the only dancing you do all year. I mean, you dance all year round. Can you talk about that?
There is a good reason to dance, actually, because if it helps someone, it's a good reason.
And Jem, I'll have you talk about Grimaldi Candies here real quick. What is Grimaldi Candies, and where are you guys located?
Grimaldi Candy Company is one of the premier gourmet chocolate manufacturers in the Southeast. We have our main manufacturing plants in US 1 in Rockledge, along with a store there. We also have a store down in Melbourne and one in Cocoa Village.
Well, I've been to the one right off US 1, and I got to say, man, it can't help but your mouth doesn't water whenever you walk into there. So great stuff. Well, we wish you best of luck here tonight, both of you guys. Thank you very much for all your time that you've spent into this. It takes a lot of time and a lot of scheduling to get to this point. So we thank you very much. Best of luck, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you. Here with Lindsey, basically the brains of this whole operation. You put this all together. Are you ready?
Well, I didn't put it. It was with an amazing team. It's not just me, but everybody at the Sheriff's Office who helped with this event is amazing. But we're excited it's finally here, and good to see how the dancing goes tonight.
Now, when did you start preparing for something like this?
Last year, when last year's event was over, about 2 weeks later, we started preparing. So we've been preparing for a year.
So after tonight, it's next year then, right?
Yes. Already tonight, people have come up to me and said, I want to be a part of it for next year. So we're already getting dancers for next year.
Oh, really? Do you want to share maybe some names right now? Or?
No, because they really haven't committed completely, and I don't want to throw them under the bus like that, but we're good.
We'll talk about the Sheriff's Office a little bit, some things that are going off the Sheriff's Office. The one thing that sticks out to me about the Sheriff's Office is the media relations and the effort that goes into making videos of kind of public, to build that public support and to build that relationship with the community.
The sheriff always says it takes a community to protect a community, so we're just happy to be able to help out our community and let them give back to us as well. And we're so blessed to live in Brevard County. It's an amazing community to support their law enforcement officers, not just the Sheriff's Office, but every local police department as well. It's really good.
Now, have you seen Sheriff Wayne Ivey tonight? Is he getting all purdied up, getting ready to take the dance?
He's here. He's sitting at his table ready for them to start announcing him. So as soon as that happens, we'll be good to go.
Now, last year we had the Thriller dance that he did last year. Do you know, is there any dance this year?
He's probably not going to dance this year, but I'll have to wait just so you guys can see the surprise of what he's going to do.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Lindsey, you did a great job, and it's a great event that you put on every year. We thank you very much. Here with Bino and Heidi. Bino, you've done a lot of dancing at this point. It's here on your home turf, too. We're here at Florida Tech. You talk about a great event that we have so far and the turnout so far.
Yeah, I mean, I've done a lot of events in the Clemente Center. This is the most people I've ever seen here at one time. So I think they're probably pushing the fire limit, but who are they going to call? All the sheriffs are here anyway. But yeah, it looks great, man. They've done a great job, and it looks pretty exciting.
Now, is there anything that you kind of do right before a big event like this, get in front of people? I've seen you talk in front of people before, and you're very comfortable.
Yeah, actually, to be honest, a couple of people asked me about how you thinking about the dance. Generally, I just forget everything, So I came to this like I would a normal event. I had a drink with my friends, just hung out, and I really haven't thought about it at all. And I'll probably start thinking about it, maybe after dinner,
Now, are you going to do more dancing after this? Has this kind of inspired you to do more dancing, or once it's done, you're happy it's done?
Well, let's just see. I think when it's done tonight, I'm going to be done for a while, that's for sure.
Heidi, can you talk about Bino and what kind of student he is? And yeah, he definitely likes to crack jokes, I could tell.
Definitely a cracker. Energetic, very nice, sweet, very loyal. Yeah, he's a great guy.
Bino, what's it like to work with Heidi? She won this last year.
Well, obviously, there's no question. She's talented. She knows what she's doing. So I don't know how hard it must be to work with guys who've never done it before. That's very difficult. Anything you do, coaching, when you've got taking someone who's not had that experience, when you're used to dancing with people who know what they're doing. So she's done a great job nursing us along. I'm sure, when she gets people with a little bit more experience, she enjoys it a little bit more. But for this purposes, she's really helped me along and, shown me and kept me in my ballpark, not asking me to do anything too complicated. When I've had some ideas, she's been very helpful, saying, yeah, we'll do that, we'll try that. So it's been a good experience. She's been great.
When did you guys